Hello everybody, I'm here today to tell you something more about HRV. I'm Pavel Mraz from MySasi company, which is providing the MySasi Training mobile app. With MySasi Training mobile app, you can measure the most precise HRV on the market, and these videos should help you to understand what is the benefit when you are going through with these measurements. First of all, we need to stress out that the HRV is a very important metric, and I will try to explain you more about HRV and why it is important for successful training. But first of all, I need to stress out the most important physiological process which enables actually the training itself. The most important physiological process in your body which helps you to train is called the general adaptation syndrome. It's the process in your body which helps your body to react on any stress events which are disbalancing the body, disharmonizing the body. You need to understand that all bodies, everybody on the world, or any human on the world, and also an animal, the organism would like to stay in kind of a balanced situation. It wants to be healthy, and it means a balanced situation. And when you are stressing the body, it's always distracting the balance, it's decreasing the balance in the body, and your body would like to react on it, and it would like to come back to the balanced situation. And this is called the general adaptation syndrome, because your body is going to adapt on the situation. And when there is a lot of stress and a lot of effort for stressing your body, so your body adapts on the situation and makes some reserves, some additional reserves. So it gets stronger, it gets more endurance, and etc. etc. So this is the basic thing, because a lot of athletes and a lot of people doesn't understand that the training itself is not the goal of the training process. The goal of the training process should be the increasing power, and it is happening after the adaptation, when the adaptation happens. And what is very actually normal, and what you can experience when you are having smartwatches or sport trackers, you always are working with kind of statistics or experiences. These statistics are telling you that when you have heavy training, you need 24 to 48 hours to recover back or to get the supercompensation. Actually, this might be a statistical information, or this is actually a statistical information, but it's actually, when it's statistics, it's actually not something what you can individualize, because this is something what you can have together with one group. But when you are the unique person, and I assume that everybody is a unique person, so your regeneration can be shorter or longer. And there comes the HRV and the adaptation capacity, because the adaptation, as I've mentioned from the beginning, is more about resisting the stress, the external stress. So it can be the external and internal factors that can affect the adaptation reaction. And that means, for example, when you have one group of people where there will be 3 athletes, they might be in the same state, in the same balanced state of their body, and they will start the training together. They will do the same training, they will have the same stress, but actually one of them will have another additional stress, for example, from work or from his personal life, or her, and it can have this reaction. It means that the person might not be ready for next training next day. The other person will get back to their balance point, to their balance situation, so they can continue in the training. And the other person might be in the supercompensation, so there will be recommended to train harder again. So this is something what you can experience. And if you don't know the real situation and the real reaction of your body, you cannot know whether you are here, or here. And you can, of course, believe in the statistics, and you can see on your wrist that after the training your watch is telling you you need to recover 36 hours or something like that. But then you can recognize that your body maybe works better, and you can be in a balanced situation next day, and you can continue in the training. So what HRV is helping you with is to understand adaptation or to recognize your adaptation reaction. So when you are having kind of stress, and especially when you are not pro athlete, you have also a lot of additional stress, and the adaptation reaction can be really strong, and you can have the supercompensation next day, or you can be still somewhere down here, and you will need to push a little bit more by active regeneration to get back on the track and on for training. And actually, not too many people are measuring adaptation. Everybody is measuring their running and their other activities, but not too many people are measuring the adaptation capacity. And that's why we are here to help you with that. And what is very important to say is that when you are, for example, Ironman triathlete, or when you are training for the endurance trainings a lot, we've discovered with many talented people that they can have, for example, 3 heavy trainings or 4 heavy trainings in a row, and they can have still have the capacity to resist the training, and actually they can get more benefits from it. Of course, there comes always the day when you are getting down, so there you need to do the active regeneration, but you can have more days of active and of heavy trainings than you perhaps assume. This is actually one of the biggest experiences of our clients, that they can work harder than they thought they can. On the other hand, we have a lot of clients, like me, for example, who are not only training for competition, they are also doing hard job, or they are thinking a lot in the work, or they have a lot of stress, psychical stress. And there you can see that, for example, you are 2 days down because your overall stress is too heavy for your body and your mind, and then it goes up. And you can hit directly the day when there is a supercompensation, so you need to wait for it a little bit. But when you are waiting and when you are doing all the job smart, you can, or clever we can say, you can hit the supercompensation and you can get more effective training from that. So in conclusion, with precise HRV measurement, you can measure the adaptation reaction, and with the precise adaptation reaction, you can make more effective your training for you as a concrete athlete or as a unique athlete. So if you'll be interested in more information about that, next time we will talk a little bit more about how does it work, how HRV is working, and we will welcome you to see another video soon if we will make it happen. Take care and have a nice trainings, etc. Bye.